What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Trent Pruitt, aka Trent Bets. Today I'm breaking down another UFC fight from this weekend's Fight Night card in Abu Dhabi. This time I'm eyeing a bantamweight tilt between 4th-ranked Marlon Vera and 6th-ranked Deiveson Figueiredo. First, let's check out the tail of the tape here. Marlon Vera comes in at 23-9-1. He's coming off a loss, fighting out of Ecuador, standing at 5'8", 135 pounds. Obviously, this is a bantamweight tilt, 70.5-inch reach, 40.5-inch leg reach. He has the edge there over Figueiredo, who stands at 5'5", 68-inch reach, 38-inch leg reach. He's fighting out of Brazil, coming off a win, and his overall record is 23-3-1. Before we dive into any analysis, let's touch on the odds over at DraftKings Sportsbook. Figueiredo comes in at a decent favorite here, sitting at -142 on the money line. Marlon Chito Vera comes back at +120 to get his hand raised. The odds makers, they're obviously expecting this one to go the distance here. The total rounds, 2.5, heavily juiced to the over. And just speaking on that prop, fight to go the distance, -250 to go over. Diving deeper into Vera, the 31-year-old's coming off of that championship fight against Sean O'Malley. Pretty much got picked apart, getting outstruck 230-89. So he's just 1-2 in his last 3 fights. Lost that one to Sandhagen as well before beating Pedro Munoz. Relatively high volume striker, I guess. He's 4.31 strikes per minute. Not super active in the takedown department. Landed only half a takedown per 15 minutes. 70% takedown defense rate. As for Figueiredo, who's coming in at the age of 36, he's had no issue making the jump to the bantamweight division, starting out 2-0 by taking care of Rob Font and Cody Garbrandt more recently. Really, the only 2 losses on his resume are part of that 4-fight saga against Brandon Moreno. You know, statistically, Figueiredo, pretty active here in the takedown department, 1.65 of them per 15 minutes. You know, he's looking to land those submissions, 1.7 attempts per 15 minutes. And that transfers over here as well to his, wins-losses record, 9 by knockout, 9 by submission. Okay, so as for my best bet and prediction for this bout, I'm riding with Deiveson Figueiredo on the money line here at -142. I really don't mind laying the juice in this spot. Honestly, I have these guys in 2 completely different echelons. For Vera, I think we're going to see him slide into more of a gatekeeper role in the division. Obviously, he's a top-tier fighter, but he fails to show up when it's time to fight the big dogs. Also, I just can't stand the way Vera fights. He's way too patient and passive for my liking, kind of just standing around, feeling out his opponent, but by the time he gets going, it's always too little, too late. Meanwhile, I cannot be higher on the former flyweight champ, Deiveson Figueiredo. I still think this guy has what it takes to be a champion in the UFC. Aside from losing to Brandon Moreno a couple times over that 4-fight saga, Figgy has basically been untouchable throughout his career. He has the knockout power and submission ability to throw enough at Vera to win this fight. This one will likely go the distance, but between racking up ground control time and simply outstriking Marlon Chito Vera, I think Figueiredo cruises to a win here. Give me Deiveson Figueiredo on the money line, -142 in Abu Dhabi on Saturday.